Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is the fourth weekly roundup of August 2024, and of course, I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring some of the Hellfire Club screams from the Metal Crypt. Another quiet week for you. You've had no gigs or anything.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Just
not
quiet.
this.
You're just taking it handy at the moment.
You have to take it handy. Fucking
And I see Enoch Burke is back outside the school again. I couldn't believe it. First day back, first year introduction day. There he was standing outside the fucking school again. I'm not a fan or a supporter of the Burks, but you nearly, in a strange way, you nearly have to commend him in some way at this point. No matter what they fucking tell him to do, he will not fuck off from outside that school. And that's not to say I stand up for him or support him or anything. At this stage now, like, it's just insane.
yeah.
Like he spent like months in fucking jail, and I told him right when he got in the summer, we'll let you out. Right, we're letting you out now, but no. And on a different note, Roscommon had its first ever Pride parade there yesterday.
Oh Jesus.
And now I went up and supported it because I'm an open-minded person, and
Yeah.
there was a good turnout.
Ah, that's great. That is.
It was a good
That's
turnout,
great.
and the parade itself was small enough. It was only about like 3 minutes long, but sure, that's for Roscommon, man. That's what you expect.
Yeah.
And I'd say 80% of them in the parade weren't actually of that
All right.
persuasion at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
You know, it was the head of the local rugby club whose son he's a gay lad, so he was there holding up the fucking Craig's rugby club thing, you know, support of his son, and Luke Ming Flanagan was in it, and you know the local councillors were involved. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was grand. Now I just got to say, it got a good turnout, and there was no fucking boxes wearing waving Palestinian flags or any stupid shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
because if there's a Pride event on and you're celebrating Pride, I think waving a Palestinian flag is extremely fucking disrespectful. Because if you are LBGT or whatever, I don't know what the phrase is now, in Palestine, you can be executed. You can be stoned to fucking death.
Yeah.
It's illegal. So I think it's very, very disrespectful to wave a fucking flag of a country that kills homosexual people at an event. But thankfully that didn't happen. There was cop on. But in typical Roscommon style, there was three fucking women preachers down protesting in the after event in the park. I didn't go down to that now because I just went up to the thing itself and just supported them. And three women going around with Bibles. Like, they weren't natives now either. They were just down there to fucking annoy the people. Like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
but sure, look at small town Ireland.
Yeah.
And before we kick on our roundup, of course, we have to pay homage to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation and Sophie herself, who was 17 years there 2 days ago. 17 years already, man.
Jesus.
So it's come to the point now where Pride events are happening and people are being accepted for who they are. So things are moving forward,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But like, still there was idiots protesting, but at least people aren't getting violently beaten to death for their appearance. Well, they are, but not. Hopefully things are starting to turn the corner a bit. Like, you know, that's very fucking romantic idea, you know. But
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
and we shall kick on with our roundup. We have 5 releases this week, and we shall start off our roundup with Pale Tongue, who released their debut single, The Numbers. Here we go. stop it there now. I gave it the time. Any song that starts off with Scott Steiner's mathematical promo from WCW has to be one of the best debuts ever.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought this year when If It Bleeds released their debut single, We Can Kill It. If It Bleeds, We Can Kill It. I was thinking, right, nobody this year is touching that. And then these boys come up with fucking Scott Steiner's Matt's fucking promo as the opening to their track, and I'm like, right, they've got two now in contention for the best debuts of all time this year.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a cracker by the lads too, decor stuff like.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is a fucking great song, that is.
It's James that used to be in Peasant for a King, should I say, and Jake that used to be in
Subsist.
Subsist. When it's tipping me tongue, yeah. So them boys were very active a few years ago, like before everything changed, as we all know. And they're obviously they've got their back, like.
Yeah, that is so heavy, that is.
It's good to see them boys back, man, because
Yeah.
they were driven and they were good and they were into it, like.
Yeah,
So it's nice to see them back, you know.
I know, yeah.
Because I think James was the driving force behind but Peasant for a King, and I know Jake was the driving force behind Subsist.
Yeah.
So if you've got two driving forces from former bands together, that can only be a good thing, can't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know who else is in the band?
I think there's Kyle Walsh. I think he does vocals. I forget the band. He played guitar for some other bands that are based near Carlow or Wexford.
Oh, okay.
I think. Now, savage song that is.
Yeah, they're off to a great start.
Yeah, yeah.
Hasn't got too many views as of now, but have they got an Instagram page?
Yeah, they do.
All right, because they've done.
They do, yeah, they do.
Not that really matters much anymore.
Yeah.
Starting off on Facebook is nearly impossible now, but yeah, it's tipping away. Like, you know, we've said it before and we'll say it again. It's hard to get music out these days because of the algorithms and the bullshit with fucking social media, like trying to reach people, like. But they've got close to, they're on Spotify as well, I assume.
They're on Spotify, yeah.
So between Spotify and YouTube, they've probably
Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
What you say? Facebook?
Yeah,
Where?
they have a Facebook profile. You have
do
to
they?
enter Pale Tongue Era.
Oh,
I
right.
think it
Okay.
is. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, I looked that up, so I'll fix that
Yeah.
post. I didn't realize they had a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I only found it there the other day, I did.
Because when they put up the original post, they didn't tag the page.
All right, wait a second, I'll tell you.
You're probably right.
Yeah, Pale Tongue Era.
Right, I'll get on that. So
Wait a second. We can see no.
no, you can't. Not your background, man.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
your background.
no,
Doesn't matter. It's Pale Tongue Era, and I'll fix the post, and I'll obviously tag you in the next post. But no, good start from the lads.
Deadly.
And
Yeah.
hopefully they're getting a bit of traction on Spotify and all that stuff. But sure, as again, it's very early days, and when you're starting off now, it's very fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Very, very fucking difficult. Next on our list, we have Snake Neighborhood, who released their debut EP, should I say? Thank fuck for that. And this is an absolutely brilliant EP, I think.
Yeah.
And we shall play some of the opening track on the EP because we haven't played it before. Anyway, we played them loads of times before, but Sun Kissed. And there's going to be an ad. Oh, no, I'm going into the wrong song.
Dairy Goat, made with natural ingredients, tastes so good.
There you go, lad. That's just really wholesome Irish stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
the time I have to stop it. I don't want to fucking stop it.
Stop it. I know.
That is, I like that song is brilliant.
Yeah, I know. But then they go, see, after
Oh, I know,
fucking
I know.
side's so fucking heavy.
Then it goes
Then,
heavy as fuck. But we'd
oh,
heard Piggy All Pork, and there's another one that pre-released as well. The name escapes me now, but
said HWAD. He's wearing a dress.
he's
He's
deranged. Yeah.
deranged.
So we'd heard them two before, and we covered them two before. But when I turned it on and I heard this, I was just like, I did not expect this.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's the most diverse EP I've heard all year.
yeah.
And I'm telling you now, man, that's going to be very fucking high in my EP list as it stands.
Yeah.
Because it's such an interesting EP.
Yeah, I know. It's I kind of got you're getting
Starts
that
off
thing.
this way, and there's this big mad epic solo in it and everything. And then it goes like fucking mental heavy like.
Yeah. A real sludgy, fucking filthy
Oh yeah, it's just
vocals, basically. So good. But
well I said it to you before. Whenever we covered them in the early days. I seen a live video of these boys flying around before they'd released anything.
yeah.
And when I'd seen that live video, it was like when I seen the home recording of Aaron Gilbert's band, Unmaker.
Yeah.
I got a similar kind of vibe when I seen the Unmaker video back in the old days where they were recorded a self-recorded track with the four of them together at the time in their house, like.
Yeah.
And I got a fucking serious vibe about them, and I wasn't wrong. They've come on to do great things. And when at Snake Neighborhood, I got the same kind of feeling off them. And I was right again.
Yeah.
And they're building a name up in the Belfast scene now.
I
They're
think
starting to play a lot of Distortion Project events and stuff like.
what you call it, I think they played in Dublin last night, the Rage Metal night.
Snake Neighborhood.
I did.
No, Cannibalize
No,
Sequels.
no. Sorry. I'm wrong. Sorry, that's my mistake. But they
Cannibalize
did.
Sequels, but they're equally cool.
Yeah. But they did open for a play. They played with Acid Age before they went to Bloodstock.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
They
saying.
did
Like,
like.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're clearly building a bit of something up there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're tipping over just nicely now.
I think the singer is with another band that haven't released anything yet called Microtonal.
I know I heard something about this.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
about right.
Yeah, one of the lads the drummer for that used to be in Blurred Reality, he's with this band.
Oh, so they've been at it for a while. Like,
Yeah.
and I
think
know
the
their
singer.
bass player is in one of Eddie fucking Cross's
Yeah,
projects.
I think he's in Frayed Ends.
Red Ends, BC, yeah.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, when it comes to Eddie's bands now, I get confused.
No.
I know a lot of them are alumni now, but just trying to keep up with them all.
Yeah.
And did you see the festival they were playing?
Oh yeah.
Sticks
It's
on some island, like
Deadly.
that looked fucking cool, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we're going off track here. That was back to Snake Neighborhood. But there's a bit of the Snake Neighborhood lore given away now that these boys are fucking proper musicians. And,
Yeah.
and they have delivered this
Definitely.
Thank fuck for that. I think it's an absolutely brilliant EP.
Deadly.
I think I've listened when I put it on the first time. I think I listened to it 5 times in a row.
I was the same with me. I just let it fucking holy shit. Like
When we started off, I was thinking, "What's going on here?" And about 30 seconds in, I was just like, "Okay,
yeah.
let's see what happens." And good things happened. Very good things. And you should check out Snake Neighborhood. They are fucking cool. Be prepared for a pure mindfuck of a listen, but in the best possible way.
Yeah.
And next on our list, we have a band from Galway, should I say, called Numbskull Narrative. I haven't a fucking clue when they released this.
Oh Jesus. Yeah,
But I've only been aware of them this week because they were saying about the Rage Metal night last night that Cannibalized Seagulls were playing. These boys were playing.
all right.
So that's how I discovered them through the Rage Metal night thing.
Yeah. Fuck.
So this is Numbskull Narrative from Galway, and this is their. I don't know. I assume it's their debut single. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
It's called Casualty. So here we go, and there's going to be an ad. No? No. Stop there now, give it the time. Real punky Weezer feel to them.
Yeah, I'm hearing a bit of what you call the Pixies.
Bit of the Pixies, bit of Sex Pistols, a lot of Weezer.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of Weezer. That's a real like Weezer fucking song, like. And that sounds alright to me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're obviously, I
If
don't
they,
know anything about them. I assume they're young lads.
is that their first single, is it?
I don't know.
All right.
I say, man, I know feck all about them, actually. Let me check. Stop. Go to channel. No, fucking hell, no. They've released 1, 2, 3, 4. This is their 5th single.
All right. Jesus.
So they basically released the guts of an EP by now.
Yeah, yeah.
I should have checked that before I started recording, but I was, as you know, I was watching
I know.
all in. I was just throwing things together. I was just like, all right, I'm watching fucking people do stupid fucking pile drivers and shit now. That Will Ospreay and fucking MJF match. Oh, ooh, that's everybody how their fucking spines feel tonight, fucking tingling from all them fucking moves they took, mental bastards. So they have 5 singles. I will have to go back and divulge deeper. So, and I know they're based in Galway, and they're called Numbskull Narrative. And we've discovered them now. I'm subscribed to the topic, so if anything else comes out, I'll see it on subscriptions
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
And again, but oh yeah, before we kick on to the next, we've 2 more left. I never done my little update this week, but I'm going for an MRI tomorrow, and it's looking extremely likely that I'll be doing an 8-week treatment course, which means when it comes to this Roundup, it'll still be done every week, but the day could change.
Change, yeah, yeah.
So, and say if I'm told I'm going in on Sunday for the procedure on Monday, and you're at a gig on Saturday night, it means we're recording on Monday night.
Yeah.
So we'll have to just play it by ear. You never know; it could be done in Roscommon yet. I haven't a fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
But needless to say, we'll be doing it every week. And if you're wondering sometimes why isn't it showing up on a Sunday night or whenever we usually do show up, it'll show up. Just
Yeah, yeah.
it could be Saturday, it could be Monday, it could still remain on Sunday. But this 8 week treatment is coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, gee.
Really looking forward to it. I'm going to be a pillar of strength, a shining light, a fucking juggernaut of speed. It's fucking quite the fucking opposite, but look at it, it's the lesser of fucking many evils here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very fucking lucky that I've got caught early and enough sense to check myself out. So this is the last thing I'll say about it for now. If you're just go and get fucking checked, lads and ladies, if anyone exactly watching.
Definitely.
Very surprised to do, but just go and get checked. If you don't get checked, you'll save your life. It's that fucking simple.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's 1 day, 2 days maximum in a year.
Mm.
It's not much. It's not much. And they'll look at it. You know the crack by now. Get yourself checked. All right, and that was Numbskull Narrative Casualty, and they've released, as I said, it's their 5th single, and I'll go back and divulge deeper because there's obviously something going on there. Sound cool.
Yeah.
And next on our list, we have By Curious, who released their new single video, Uncle Kevin, and we should play a minute of that now. I'll stop it there now, unfortunately. This is really shaping up to be on my end of the year list on the albums.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. They're around a while by the sounds of that. They've been. I can hear it basically. I listened. That's the first time I listened to them. Was that song the other day? I was going, holy shit!
Yeah, they are very good, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And of course, Uncle Kevin and the fucking bombs dropping and everything. They're saying something in their music, like.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
And the album is coming out on the 2nd of October, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
I think it's the 4th of October.
It's the 4th of October.
I think it is, yeah.
Well, that was on the same. It was on a double digit anyway. It wasn't on a regular one. Not even on a double digit. You know what I mean? A round number.
Yeah, I know.
And I've since figured out that Taron, JC's son, is in the band.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, Taron that used to do the sound downstairs.
Yeah. Jesus.
JC's son, yeah, because I assume it's him. Who else is called Taron in the Irish scene?
Yeah. Fuck.
It's him, and there's only two at the minute, like.
All right. Yeah, I was
two
thinking
piece.
that. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this is really starting to shape up for something that I'd be in big consideration for my album year's list for the albums. Because this stuff is sounding brilliant. If we're 2 tracks in,
yeah,
both of them to me sound absolutely fucking rapid, like. And you know, people will say, "Oh, it's not a metal broadcast." Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it all falls under the window, like. If you don't like, even if you don't like it, like the likes of Biffy Clyro have headlined fucking download, like. You know, it's a broad spectrum heavy music, like.
Yeah.
If you're one of those fucking boyos like that raised by owls take the piss out of all the time, good luck to you. I've never actually seen you at a gig or a festival. You're just a wanker, aren't you? All joking aside, this really does sound proper to me because it's got good fucking musicianship, good lyrics. The songs clearly have a meaning.
Yeah,
you know, like it's kind of got a progressive feel as well too.
Yeah, the production's fucking really good.
It's huge. That doesn't say it likes a Biffy Clyro or whatnot back in the day. That's the kind of production they had.
Yeah.
So these boys are fucking. They're saying if we're going to do it, we'll do it right. Fair play to them, and I'm really looking forward to the album now. And the last release of the evening, The Leviathan, The Grove of the Woad Witch, and we shall play a minute of that now.
You want to break into a ship?
This is our ticket out.
Oh, an ad for Alien Romulus, the most diverse film in the world. I swear to God, it's so weird. People either love it or they fucking hate it. Like,
yeah, I know. I've noticed that.
Really fucking diverse, incredibly diverse. But I will, as I said last week, I'll say to anyone, if you're a fan of Alien, check it out and make up your own mind. Because you're wrong no matter what you do now. What have I done here? I've pressed the wrong button. Bear with me. What's going on? Here we go. Right, here we go. good time. That's a really, really good track, isn't it?
Yeah, deadly. Fucking great band. Really good fucking band.
Well, they're actually based in Manchester, but Darren of Haint is a member, yeah?
That's correct. Yeah, I got talking to one of the members on Instagram, and him and Darren used to be in a band called Neanderthal
Hmm.
years ago. They did. I think Darren was living in
He was living in
Manchester
the UK
at
at
the
that time,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And basically, they had an album out in 2013.
Oh, there's a massive gap in the social media
Yeah,
page. It's huge.
yeah, yeah. They
Sure,
did.
but Darren used to be bouncing over and back from England when he was playing in Condemned as well, too, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So he was a musical traveller between Ireland and England for
Yeah.
many, many years.
Mm.
It's good they got back together again, like, and it's
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be playing that track on the segment this week.
hmm,
Give them some,
give it a lift, like, because
Yeah, I'll probably play something when the EP's released
well,
as
they're releasing
well.
an EP.
I think, yeah. I think they
Oh, they
have
are.
two
I know that. I
tracks.
know that. Man.
Yeah, they
They're
have
on to,
two tracks so far released as singles.
they've
And I
released
think,
two so far, yeah.
yeah, there's that and what was the Wolf Amongst the Horsemen
That's a
is
cool
the
track.
other
Cool
song.
title as well, should I say? And unfortunately, they will not be eligible for the
I know, yeah.
EP of the year list, even no matter how good we say things.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
but if it was an Irish release, which it is technically not, and it's got a member of the Irish scene, so we include it by default. Can't make the list, but from what I've heard of that track,
Yeah,
it would be
yeah,
definitely in our
yeah,
consideration.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, so
That's
fucking,
brilliant stuff, like
it is, yeah.
really fucking good stuff. And we have reached the end of our roundup, and it's time for the old mad stories of the week. The first pretty mad one I found is after 1,100 years, a pyramid in Mexico collapsed, basically. It didn't fully collapse, more or less, just fell into rubble. And all the locals are saying it's a bad omen. It's because of all the recent storm activity around the South America. They reckon that the storms have got so severe now the last few years that it's what caused the pyramid to just fucking rubble going to just collapse. Like that's the most obvious theory.
Mm.
But it was weird the way it just all of a sudden just fucking big lump, a whole big section of it just fucking went down rubble. It really freaked out the locals, as you can imagine. After 1,100
Yeah,
years, like it's a long time standing to suddenly just go
yeah,
down a bit, isn't it?
yeah.
And the final mad story, even well, it's not really a mad story, but I've tipped you off on this. I sent you on the hit piece video. That prick Tate, he's caught.
I fucking had
Oh,
a
I fucking
feeling.
knew it, man. I always said it. I just knew from day one, whenever I discovered him, that something's not right here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to say something maybe a bit controversial here, but I don't care. I've got cancer at the minute, so I don't really give a fuck what if anyone thinks what I say anymore. He converted to the Muslim religion after it started to become known everything he was going to be done for. Child fucking graphics, child fucking trafficking. It's all in there. He's said it himself and the brother over the years. They've said it. They've basically said out loud what they've been doing. How they fucking basically have bottom bitches that all came up and stood up for them at first. But now the women have realized now he's got no power anymore. He's
Yeah.
in trouble. He can't come for us, and we're going to go and get him. Used every dirty action possible. He thought I'll convert to Islam and I'll move to Romania and I'll get away with all this because of all the lapse laws. It was in our face all the time,
Fuck.
and he's in trouble now, and he fucking deserves it. He really does.
Yeah. Frick.
Like what he was, it's like people like all the young lads used to be following him, and
Oh, I know.
what he wasn't producing masculinity. He was just promoting being a cunt, basically.
Yeah.
Pure and simple. And he's caught. And you know your man that has to put up that hit piece has a big fucking issue with him.
Your man, True Geordie.
True Geordie, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you know that a joke about him converting destroyed his fucking life.
Oh, I know.
The
I
kickoff
know.
fell apart and the boys all left. Fucking Rory and everyone, they all fucked off. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, well,
he's got a
his
bit
name
between his teeth with Tate now. He was just like,
got dragged through the mud big time.
and look what happened
Yeah.
in the end.
Mm.
He's been proven right
Yeah. Yeah.
because the world's a better place without Andrew Tate in it, and he's gone now, and it's glorious. And we'll be back again. Goodbye, goodbye. That's all we've got time for today. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And we shall be back next week. Good luck.